Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you an OP dual Great Katana build for an Elden Ring. So the Great Katanas are in the DLC and they actually are extremely powerful. So we're going to be going with a level 150 build here, but I'll talk about stats if you're a higher level or a lower level. But 50 Vigor is the start here that we want to get, 24 Mind, 40 Endurance, 14 Strength, 60 Dexterity, 15 Faith, and 16 Arcane. This is going to give us the best stats to be able to equip both the Great Katana and Rakshasa's Great Katana. I think that these are the two of the strongest here, so this one does 300 plus 258 damage with the Blood Infusement with that much Dexterity and 102 blood loss buildup. This one is 55 blood loss buildup, but 379 physical damage plus 333. So that's really, really good. And we want to at least have 56 poise. So for that, I'm using Verdigris Greaves, the Bulgo Gauntlets, Raptor's Black Feathers, because we want to be doing some jump attacks as well, and the White Mask. I also have the Lord of Blood's Exaltation, so this is going to increase our attack power once we trigger Bleed. The Claw Talisman will enhance our jump attacks, much like the Raptor's Black Feather will. Shard of Alexander will boost our weapon attacks, so if we're using any type of skills, it'll boost those. And then also the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. You can swap up the Shard of Alexander. There's some other great options that we could go with. If you want to focus more on your offensive abilities or defensive abilities, you can take one of the Talisman for defense, or even one for more endurance or more health. Those are some other really great options you can go with. But for the purpose of this, I'll be showing you the damage that we can do with this build. So typically we want to trigger blood loss. So we do have two options. You can use a seal. So I have the Dragon Communion Seal there just to be able to cast something like Swarm of Flies. With Swarm of Flies, if you cast it a couple times, you're going to trigger blood loss with that. And then you can go in with your extra damage to do a jump attack. So that's 2,000 damage on a jump attack, 1,200 there. We typically want to get blood loss triggered before we do that. So using Seppuku is another option because this will give us extra bleed damage. On top of that, it'll also give us a bit more, it'll give us the damage from the bleeding talisman because that triggers blood loss whenever you attack with it. So that is another nice benefit. The nice thing about jump attacks is the attacks are really quick, and you can see there you swing both swords too, so that's really cool. I guess we'll try to hit him. I missed, but still took one of them out. And there you go. You can see the effectiveness of it right there in clear light, because it's unstoppable. When you do jump attacks with this, it deals so much damage that it's just silly. And then also, if you want, you can literally just do the Seppuku again to get more damage, because that'll give blood loss. So that's the big one there. Now, if you don't want to use Seppuku, I know a lot of people don't really like Seppuku, so I'll be showing you other weapon arts that we can use. Something like Double Slash is also really nice. It is a little bit slower than with a regular katana, and even something that Nagakiba gets it off really quickly while having the reach, but that will trigger blood loss for us. Bloody Slash is another one that's good for ranged. We can even use some of the awesome new ones that we get in the DLC, like the aspects of the Crucible Wings. Although it is a little bit trickier to get it off. I also really like Flame Spear. What makes Flame Spear so good is once you use the weapon art, you get fire damage on your weapon. So it lasts for 40 seconds, but basically it has a range attack like that, and then it keeps the fire on top of the weapon. So that will persist into our jump attacks as well. So that is a really nice benefit to it. I guess we'll just focus on staying alive here, but yeah, having extra fire damage without even having to do much other than just use your weapon art is massive. So that is one of the nice benefits. We get extra damage on it, and it literally just is a weapon skill that we can use from range. So amazing. It helps us with clearing out enemies. The nice thing about this is it has a huge reach for whenever you do your attacks, so that is awesome. Now, the only downside with using this weapon art is we have to get blood loss to get peak damage. So if it's weaker mobs like this that we won't be able to trigger blood loss on, you won't see the massive effects of it. But on a boss, you're going to be able to trigger blood loss. So that is a nice thing about it. So you can see there, we're killing everything way before we're even able to build up the blood loss buildup, because the damage is just so high on these Great Katanas. That's not really a problem per se, but that's just something you got to keep in mind. You always want to have your blood loss buildup happening. So something like Swarm of Flies, I didn't even mention, Flame Grant Me Strength will give you a huge damage buff as well. So that can even make things a little bit crazier. I just fell off the edge. Typical. But yeah, the usual way of going about combat would be to set up Flame Grant Me Strength and then use the Blood Flies to be able to get extra bleed damage off, because once you get the bleed triggered, you get extra damage. So this is what a normal flow would look like. Flame Grant Me Strength, getting the swarm of flies. And if you have seppuku, you can go with seppuku instead. But 2 swarm of flies will typically be enough to trigger blood loss. And then you're doing the big damage numbers with this sword. So we'll use the weapon art to be able to apply the fire to it. And then we're basically just one-shotting everything at this point. It's incredible. 2,600 damage in a jump attack. That's huge. So we only have this at level 150. As you go higher in the arcane, you're going to get more damage out of it and more bleed. So this can go really hard on a number of builds, but these 2 weapons are fantastic together. So there it is. That is a OP dual katana build for an Elden Ring. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.